Hello hockey fans and welcome to another edition of Inside the WCHA. I'm Ryan Phelps, coming to you from our festive studios here. Remember, the players have just one more week of games before Christmas break. In the meantime, look us up on your favorite social media sites, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. We're on YouTube as well. And for live conference coverage, log on to flowhockey.tv. There you can sign up for monthly or season passes. Coming into the weekend, if you recall, last week, Minnesota State took on UMD in a non-conference set, so Bemidji State actually leapfrogged the Mavericks. They sat up top with 22 points, the Mavs and Nanooks at 21 apiece. Northern Michigan and Tech tied at 18, followed by Bowling Green, Lake State, Anchorage, and Ferris State had 10 points apiece, and then Alabama-Huntsville. As we get ready to head into Christmas break, some teams well aware they're in desperate need of some conference points. We'll start with Alabama-Huntsville at Bowling Green. On Friday night, this one was all Chargers early, already up 2-0 into the second period. Tier Thompson's rebound goal, his fourth of the year, makes it 3-0 Huntsville. Over, right? Not even close. Will Cullen gets the Falcons scoring started. Then back-to-back power play goals by Alex Barber. This one tied the game at 3. And they still weren't done. Look at this one-timer by Brandon Cruz. His third of the year makes it 4-3. Bowling Green with 9 unanswered goals in the 9-3 win. They threw 55 shots on net, including 25 in the third period alone. On Saturday, we're tied at 1 into the second period. Right place, right time. Christian Rogic buries this one for his fourth of the year, and it's 2-1 Chargers. Later in the period, BGSU on the power play. Connor Ford, look at this wrist shot. His 8th of the season, ties the game at 2. That's how this would officially end in a 2-2 tie. But look at this great pass from goaltender Zach Rose to Max Johnson. He puts it away in the 3-on-3 overtime. Bowling Green gets the extra conference point on Saturday. Next up, Alaska Anchorage at Michigan Tech. Not much going on offensively in this one through 2 periods of play. Early third, Nick Wicks. We've heard his name a lot. The steal, shorthanded breakaway. His fourth of the year puts the Seawolves up 1-0. Later in the third, Huskies on the power play. Trenton Bliss with the wrist shot. Brian Hallinan with the tip. His 6th of the season ties the game at 1. He wasn't done. Justin Misiak on the rush. Look at this one-handed pass. Hallinan puts it away. That's the game-winning goal. 2-1 the final. Huskies get the win Friday with Matt Jarusik making 17 saves on the night. On Saturday, Anchorage gets on the board first once again, this time on the power play. Riley St. Onge, a blast that goes wide. Alex Fry, the rebound off the end wall, tucks it in. His 5th of the year makes it 1-0 Seawolves. Later in the second period, Tyler Rockwell jumps on a loose puck for Michigan Tech. He throws a knuckleball at the Seawolves net. His first of the year ties the game at 1. Still in the second period, Huskies on the power play now. Trenton Bliss walks into the slot, buries his 7th of the season. That puts the Huskies up 2-1. They get the 4-1 victory and the home sweep, despite 39 saves on the night for UAA goaltender Chris Carlson. Next up, we head to Bemidji, Alaska in town, and the Nanooks get on the board first in the first. The Beavers leave Eric Zohoffs wide open on the dot. He buries it for his first of the year, first of his career for the Latvian, and it's 1-0 Alaska. Same score just 7 minutes later. Aaron Miller doing the dirty work in the corner. Finds Ethan Samoza out front. His redirect, the 2nd of the year. That ties the game at 1. Still tied into the second. A rush for Bemidji State. Look at this laser by Charlie Combs. His 5th of the year. Zach Driscoll, another goaltender, getting an assist this weekend. Bemidji State goes on to win 3-1 as Driscoll made 22 saves on the night. On Saturday, Alaska starts the scoring again on Justin Young's 6th of the season, but the Beavers respond quickly. Look at the puck bounce right to Tyler Kirkup for his 2nd of the year. Aaron Miller assisting on that one as well, and we're tied at 1. Into the third we go, tied at 2. Alaska has Zach Driscoll handcuffed. Colton Leader with his second straight goal. That's his third of the year, 3-2 Nanooks. But they would need more, and they'd get it from the Jandricks. Chris on the assist, Steven with the goal, his fifth of the year. That turns out to be the game winner, 5-3 the final. Alaska winners as they salvage the split with Bemidji State. Our final stop is in Mankato. The number 1 team in the nation, Minnesota State, hosting Lake Superior State. And we show you the opening face-off as the Lakers own the number 1 spot in one category, most face-offs won. They had 578 coming into the weekend in NCAA best. But the Mavericks just too tough, especially on the power play. Charlie Garrard, Mark Michaelis, Dallas Gerads with the finish, his second of the year, and it's 1-0 MSU. But the Lakers make this one interesting late in the second period. Down by a pair, but Pierre-Luc Viet with his fifth of the season cuts the lead in half. It's now 2-1 Minnesota State. Same score midway through the third. Feed Jared Spooner out front. He gets his fourth of the year. That makes it 3-1 en route to a 5-1 Minnesota State win on Friday. Dryden McKay, by the way, 20 saves on the night. Merrick's Mittens, 26 for Lake State. On Saturday, not as much scoring. Minnesota State shorthanded. Great crisscross here. Jared Spooner, he drops it off for Mark Michaelis, who puts in his 8th of the year, and it's 1-0 MSU. Lakers keep it close all the way through late in the third period. Jake Jaremko on a rush. Remember, he was out for a few weeks. He's back. He's got his 5th of the season. Minnesota State wins 2-0 as Dryden McKay records his 8th shutout of the season with 21 saves. Another great weekend of hockey down in Mankato means the conference standings have changed once again. So Minnesota State now alone on top with 27 points, BSU with 25, Alaska and Michigan Tech with 24 apiece. Bowling Green has 20, Northern Michigan at 18, followed by Lake State, Ferris State, Anchorage, and Alabama Huntsville. Coming up this weekend, the Chargers are at Ferris State, Bowling Green at Lake State, Minnesota State heads to Northern Michigan, and one non-conference matchup with Clarkson at Michigan Tech. We'll finish up with our WCHA Weekly Awards. Our forward of the week is Aaron Miller from Bemidji State, who was first among all WCHA players and tied for second among NCAA skaters with 5 points as the Beavers split a WCHA series with Alaska. The junior recorded a pair of assists in BSU's 3-1 victory to open the series on Friday and recorded his 5th multi-point night of the season Saturday with 2 goals, including a power play tally and an assist. Our defenseman of the week for the second straight week is Alec Rawhauser from Bowling Green, who recorded 4 points on 4 assists as the Falcons swept Alabama Huntsville to lead all WCHA Blue Liners in scoring on the weekend. He picked up 3 helpers as the Falcons exploded for a WCHA season-high 9 goals on Saturday before adding a 4th assist in Saturday's 2-2 tie. Our goaltender of the week also for the second straight week is Dryden McKay from Minnesota State, who stopped 41 of 42 shots in backstopping the number 1 ranked Mavericks to 2 home WCHA wins over Lake Superior State. He made 20 saves on 21 shots in Friday's 5-1 win and recorded his 4th shutout of the season and 8th of his 2-year career, making 21 saves on Saturday. Finally, our rookie of the week, his teammate Nathan Smith, who registered 2 points on 2 assists in the weekend sweep over Lake State. He tallied 1 helper on Friday in the 5-1 win before adding a 2nd assist to his totals in Saturday's 2-0 win over the Lakers. Smith ranks 2nd in scoring in the WCHA and is tied for 4th in the nation in freshman scoring with 15 points on 4 goals and 11 assists in just 14 games. That'll do it for now. We'll be back with more next week, and remember, that'll be our final show before the Christmas break. In the meantime, find us on your favorite social media sites, and for live conference games, log on to flowhockey.tv, where you can sign up for monthly or season passes. This has been Inside the WCHA. I'm Ryan Phelps.